Why are Austin homes selling so much above the asking price? That's the question I want to try to answer in today's video. An article in the Wall Street Journal just today indicated that Austin, Texas is the #1 city where buyers are paying the highest above the asking price in order to win the home that they want when they are competing against other buyers. So they're in a bidding war, and Austin, Texas is the hottest market for that right now. So welcome to my channel. And let me say, if you want to know everything there is to know about Cedar Park, Texas, Leander, Texas, what it's like to live here, work here, and play here, you've come to the right place. And I hope that you'll do me the biggest favor today and subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so that you'll be notified whenever a new video is posted every week, and also smash that like button. But let's get into today's video right now. Why are homes in Austin, Texas selling above the asking price? Well, that's the question I want to try to answer in today's video. Now, we've been in a super hot market here in Austin since the beginning of 2021. There's a lot of reasons for that. The pandemic caused a lot of sellers to take their homes off the market. Also, throughout this last year, as people began working remotely, they discovered that they could live anywhere that they wanted to, and a lot of them want to live in Austin, Texas. Also, Austin is becoming such a tech-oriented place that many tech companies, Apple, Google, Oracle, Samsung, have headquarters here, and they've been expanding and bringing in employees from other states like California and New York. So our population growth has been just tremendous. And as a result of that, imbalance between the demand of buyers and the available inventory has created so few homes on the market this year that buyers are having to bid against each other in order to win in that bidding war, and consequently are paying higher and higher prices above the asking price. So the article that I was reading said that so far through 2021 up to August 11th, 2,700 homes in the Austin, Texas MLS have sold for at least $100,000 or more above the asking price. So someone looking at a $400,000 home would likely have to bid $500,000 or more in order to win that home in a bidding war situation. So consequently, our prices have been going up. And in fact, generally across the Austin MLS, our median sale price is up about 42% over the same period last year. Austin is now higher priced than most U.S. cities, and the appreciation rate is still expected to grow further. In fact, Zillow in July came out with their prediction that from July of 2021 to July of 2022, they actually expect there to be at least another 24% increase in prices here in the Austin area. So we're finding out that people are willing to pay a premium to live in the Austin area because this is where they really want to live. Now, I'm recording this video in August, and I will say that the market is not quite as crazy as it was in the first quarter or the first half of the year. Things have slowed down a little bit, but on average, buyers are still paying above the asking price and oftentimes are competing with multiple offers. I just was working with a buyer this last weekend. We put a very strong offer in on a home, but it ended up with 14 offers on that home, and we did not win. So we put an offer on another home. It ended up with 5 or 6 offers on that home, and we did not win. We finally found a home that had been on the market a while, and other buyers had passed it by. They'd been dropping their sale price, but by now, it wasn't a new listing anymore, and we were actually able to put in an offer without other competing offers, and we were able to get our offer accepted below the asking price. But that's not the norm, but I do know how to do that with the buyers that I'm working with. Let me show you some of the transactions that I've been working on this year that will give you an idea of how much buyers are paying above the asking price. So I listed a home in the ranch at Cypress Creek for $385,000, and it sold for $440,000. And this actually took place in December of 2020, although it closed in January, but already our market was heating up. We were getting into bidding wars. So that home sold for 114.3% of the asking price. That buyer paid $55,000 over the list price. Then I listed a home in Legends Village at 279.9, which sold for $350,000, which was 125% of the asking price, or $70,100 above the list price. I listed a home in Cypress Creek for $475,000, which sold for $605,000, which represented a 27.4% above the list price, which also means $130,000 over the asking price. I listed a home in Blockhouse Creek for $285,000, which sold for $350,000, 122.8% of the list price. That buyer paid $65,000 above the asking price. And then another home in Blockhouse Creek listed for $289,900, which sold for $388,500, or 134% of the list price. That buyer paid a premium of $98,600. So I hope that helps you understand a little bit about what's going on here in the Austin market. And look, if you're thinking at all about moving or relocating to Austin, I would love to speak to you. Look, I get calls and texts and emails almost every single day from people that are moving or relocating here, and I absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about moving to Austin, Cedar Park, Round Rock, Liberty Hill, Pflugerville, Georgetown, Leander, hey, you've got to do something. Look down in the description below and you can see how that you can call me, text me, send me an email. Heck, I don't care. Send me a carrier pigeon. And remember, I've got your back. And right about now, you're seeing some other videos pop up from my channel. So if you want to know everything there is to know about Cedar Park, Leander, all of this North Austin area, then click on these videos, explore the channel, and remember, I've got your back.